Giles County at Pearl-Cohn. We build this as kind of a region championship game.
Yeah, well, it was 1-2 last year. The winner of this game ultimately went on to win the region title. And I mean, there's other teams out there that might feel slighted of what we're about to say, but this feels like maybe a defect. It's early in the season, but it feels like the winner of this could roll.
And we'll talk later on why this may not be the region champ. But Giles County, you got Marshall County transfer Bryce Wallace. The dude can throw it all over the field.
He showed that in
last
his
week.
Giles County debut last week. 347 yards, 5 touchdowns. So wasting no time.
Yes, against Lawrence County. But I mean, even before that, we've seen it last 2 years at Marshall County. So you got Bryce is now at Giles. We're brother Bo, one of the best high school quarterbacks I think I've seen. I still remember a game against David Lipscomb before they were Lipscomb Academy. Did some sort of fancy somersault in the air to get a first down or touchdown. That play was just, I mean, that was the type of athlete he is. Bo is now back in Giles County as the offensive coordinator, and that is why Bryce is no longer at Marshall County. He wanted to be coached by his brother, and that is why he's there. He wants to go through all that. You know, a couple years ago, Bryce was the quarterback's coach at Marshall. He wants to be coached his senior year by Bo Wallace, who, of course, played at Ole Miss. I think, you know, he had a great year that year with him.
He did. He threw it a lot more. Last year was a little more running for Marshall County. Maybe that had something to do with it. He's not the biggest guy. Bryce, I'm talking about.
But you throw in KJ Ziegler, who's one of the best unknown receivers that we probably don't talk enough about.
Yeah, but he's been doing it for a couple years now, and he had a huge game last week, 187 yards.
That's a great combo, but I think we're forgetting that Pearl-Cohn.
They got a great combo.
Exactly. You know, Xavier Shepard.
Kennesaw State commitment. He's another guy who's been doing it for 3 years now. Last year had a huge game against Giles County. 254 yards, 2 touchdowns, and a 49-27 win. And his top target, Vanderbilt commitment Jaden Harrison, hasn't had a huge early season. Obviously, they crushed Republic week 1, didn't really play their starters. Then last week, that big defensive struggle against NBA wasn't the Pearl numbers we're accustomed to seeing. I think this one's going to be high scoring. I think there's going to be a lot of points scored.
No defense?
We'll see. We'll see.
Elijah Simmons?
That's another thing. Pearl last week, they held NBA to 17
yeah,
points. They've got a good defense.
I think I picked this game maybe in the 20s or
You did.
But I think this wouldn't surprise me if this is a lower scoring game just because of the defense there. But I really think Giles can air it out.
Definitely.
My question, though, is can they slow down Elijah Simmons up front?
I don't know. I'm not sure if anyone can.
And I thought they did a good job against Cane Ridge. Or, excuse me, I'm thinking about Marshall.
Yeah.
Giles, I think they're dynamic enough where they can figure out some way to slow him down.
They'll need to. He's a big body. Maybe not so much in the pass rushing. He will take a team's running game away. Just plugging up the middle.
Who do you like in that game?
I like Pearl-Cohn barely, though. I'm going to go 42-38. I said I like a lot of points.
Yeah. I don't know. Don't know. I think I like Pearl, but I like the Bryce Wallace factor. I think
you do like some Bryce Wallace, and for
I'm
good reason.
I'm a big fan of Bryce Wallace because he can throw the football.